Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Creepy Crawly, coming out on physical media, thanks to Well Go USA. So thank you for getting this opportunity to talk about this film. And this is based through a Thailand hotel where guests begin disappearing, and with no explanation from staff, leaving a group to wonder whether there's some truth to the local urban legends about terrifying creatures rumored to possess its victims. So this is a strange mashup of ideas. It's like there's like a virus aspect to it, and it's definitely pulling on, especially towards the beginning, some of like pandemic things. And at the beginning, I'm like, God, no, please, no. That the idea of incorporating the pandemic into things is so overdone at this point. But it did shift a little bit more, and like there's parts that are like possession, there's parts that are just like giant creatures, and you could guess based on the cover of this Blu-ray, like that creature is giant and creepy and disgusting and disturbing. And by the time that finally rolls around, it does some scaring. It is an interesting creature for what potentially could have been an interesting creature feature. It possesses, it takes over human bodies and morphs their bodies into its grotesque kind of buggish insect materials, but like it doesn't always commit to that, and it takes so long for this movie to really get to the point where you're getting into, hey look, it's a creature feature now. And a lot of the character work up to that point is not the strongest, it's not the most unique, it's not the most layered. There are a couple of characters at the center of the film that it's like, okay, I could get behind them well enough. And then the antagonistic human characters are just straight disgusting pieces of crap. And like you're forced to like sit through these really uncomfortable moments of these older men just like touching and getting all creepy with younger women, and you're just like, you're getting it. That big bug thing, it's coming for you. And it's like you could get behind that. It's like, well, can't wait for them to be cannon fodder. But overall, I don't know if this film really does anything in particular that's new or unique. It's a strange concoction, a hodgepodge of ideas from different kinds of genre films pushing together. But I do feel like once there's actual creature stuff at the end, that's fun. But it's like in the same way of like Meg 2 The Trench, where it's just like, why did I have to wait so long to get there? The only fortunate thing is this is only 90 minutes, and you don't have to sit through an hour and a half of a movie first before you get the creatures, like in The Trench. This, maybe an hour. There's some centipedes along the way, though. And if you don't like them, I'm glad my wife didn't watch this with me. She hates them, so that would have scared the crap out of her. But overall, I think this is like, if you're really into like horror, monster, gory creature features, this does it. If you want something more out of it, it doesn't offer that much more out of it. So it's not a strong recommend to anybody, but if this is something that like you're interested in, you love these like disgusting, disturbing kinds of horror films, give it a watch. It's a small commitment, but in general, it's going to be coming out on physical media for October 3rd. So give it a check out, and it's also going to be on digital. But those are my thoughts on Creepy Crawly. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.